You can see how natural this looks, right? All connected together. This is all contrail, blocking your whole sky. I haven't seen one contrail laid, but this is from earlier. None laying now. And this is just, you know, the mist that they turn into eventually little puffs. You can watch the mist, you can see it in the process here. The mist starts turning into puffs, whether it's with frequency or just the natural frequencies of the sky. It's not natural. It's not clouds. Just because it's white and it's up in the sky and someone wants to give it a name like Contrails Cirrus does not mean it's, you know, your definition of clouds. This is artificial, it's man-made, and it makes climate change. Whether it's a chemtrail or a contrail, they both make climate change. And these idiots that come out, oh, it's just water vapor, it's just water vapor. Well, you know what? They declared climate change a #1 threat in this country. And contrails have been proven to warm the atmosphere more than CO2. So these same idiots that are yelling water vapor should be saying, hey, we shouldn't have this stuff up here because it's making climate change. Because of course they got to support the mainstream Obama opinion of agreeing with climate change. So they should be screaming just as loud as the people yelling chemtrails that this stuff shouldn't be in the sky. If the taxes and everything's gonna go up and they're saying, oh, disease comes from climate change and you name it comes from climate change, these same fools that are going on every video talking about it's just contrails should be bitching the same way and have videos of their own saying these shouldn't be in the sky. And all of these efforts, Obama donating $500 million to the UN Climate Fund, can all be put towards contrail suppression. There's patents for contrail suppression devices using EMF and radio frequency. They can blast these contrails with the frequency and make it so they're not coating the sky, creating a layer that's trapping in the heat of the planet. But none of these idiots that are screaming water vapor are worried about that. They're just worried about making their point that it's just water vapor. Alright, well, water vapor apparently is contributing to the number one threat in the nation and so-called the world. So who are these idiots defending that they come and keep saying, oh, don't look at it, don't worry about it? They're getting paid, either the airline industry, either from the fake environmental groups that don't want to come out and have to say anything about this. These frauds like David Suzuki and Michio Kaku that keep avoiding questions on it and people are asking them to their faces. You know, these people are given superstar status. Neil deGrasse Tyson has appeared in more cartoons and movies and acting parts than most actors have. So these people get rewards and all kinds of bonuses. You got Ken Caldera getting awards from the White House. You know, these fools are getting awards for keeping their mouths shut, subverting the public, and letting this planet go to hell. So you don't do nothing for free these days, and these idiots are getting paid to avoid questions. Forget about answering it to debunk it. They just avoid it. David Suzuki has numerous videos where he's, oh, the chemtrail people, yeah, I know what's going on, but that's not my area, and this and that, and blah blah blah. He claims he's so concerned for climate change, then it's all your area, stupid. Contrails are your area, chemtrails are your area, HAARP, weather modification should all be of your concern. If you're saying you're concerned about climate change because the government gave you that position. You know, you can see these people are handled. They can only say certain things, they won't say certain things. And they get bonuses and awards and TV appearances to keep pulling this mainstream BS. You can see the streams and lines running in with the puffs of clouds, so you know where these puffs of clouds came from. They came from all of this mist, the supposed Contrails Cirrus. And these people have no case whether they want to say it's not a chemtrail or whatever. It doesn't matter. This is a layer up here that's trapping in Earth's heat. And they're shutting down industries left and right, steel industry, coal industry, all because of CO2. Meanwhile, contrails are deemed to be more heat trapping than CO2. But there's not one environmental group talking about contrails. There's not one government talking about contrails. Ask yourself that. How come no one's talking about contrails if they're worse than CO2 and they're putting down your industry, destroying the economy? So there's a plane way up there flying through this stuff. I can't tell if he's got anything. I don't think so. Whole sky full of contrails, and this guy has no trail. So people are allowing their industry to be put down because of CO2. Meanwhile, none of these idiots yelling climate change have anything to say about contrails. Does that make sense? You know, that's why you need to question this whole stupid story. Because one of the main, you know, attributors is not even being questioned. And there's technology to handle contrails in suppression patents. And it's not even being utilized, it's not even being called for. There's no money even being allocated to it. So there's no reason to listen to any of these idiots. Any of these mainstream scientists. Do your own research. You'll see National Geographic, I'll try and link the article. They put out an article saying CO2 traps more contrails trap more greenhouse gases than CO2. And what's being done about contrails? Nothing. Where's the mainstream outcry about contrails? Nowhere. So, it's a joke. And they got all of these youngins, all of these hipsters screaming climate change and coal is no good and we got to do solar panels and blah blah blah. You know, solar panels have been invented for 60 years already and they could have been well in use. So the question is, why haven't we been using them? Not, oh, it's like it's some new technology. Why haven't we been using it this whole time? Who were the people that kept it from being used? That's the questions. But these little hipsters don't want to know about it. They just know what they're told on the media and their favorite, you know, singer and Brad Pitt and whoever come Leonardo DiCaprio, what they come out talking about, and all of a sudden that's their opinion. You know, these people all got the idiot opinions that they're getting from the media. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. Look at this stuff just streaming in the sky. Disgusting. You want to call it contrails, you should still find it disgusting. If you don't find the whole sky being covered disgusting, then you're a sellout to your planet. You're a sellout to your planet. And maybe better off not on this planet if you're that much of a sellout. You know, go see if you could find a flight to Mars or somewhere. Because that's what this place is going to end up looking like. With these idiots defending contrails that are trapping heat, raising the temperature supposedly at the rate of 4 Hiroshima bombs per second. You know, oh, but these idiots will waste their time going to videos, it's just contrails. Well, then learn about climate change, because contrails are one of the worst things for climate change. Pretty sad. Alright, people.